The enemy is looking for souls to devour. He is. And if we're not careful, we'll fall right into the trap.
If I take the first step, Lord, could you lead me the rest of the way? Show me where to go next with.
So this book, from what I've read so far, has been really good. This book is pretty much about the enemy and their demons. So there's two of them. It's like an older one and it's a younger one. So the older one is pretty much writing letters to the younger one about how you can deceive, or pretty much deceive humans. He's writing suggestions and letters to pretty much show how you can deceive humans and how they'll fall for pretty much anything. And from what I've read so far, this has been so interesting. And you can really read about even the ones that you've probably fallen for, like anxiety and, fear. And if you can keep humans in a state of fear, pretty much we won't, like, everything else will be clouded. And it's like, wow, you can see some of the tactics of what the enemy uses to pretty much keep us in his grip, keep us in the dark, and not being able to see God. Because I started reading this at like 7 p.m. The other night, and the way I was like, I have to go to bed. This book is literally like every page you turn, it's like page turning. And it's like every time you read, something new, or like you keep going and reading this book, it's like, oh yeah, I've definitely fallen for that tactic. I've definitely fallen for this tactic or that tactic. And it's like, he wants to keep us from God's word. He wants to keep us from the light. He wants us to be so surrounded by, our emotions and, I and we and me. And it's like, you're so clouded by yourself that you don't see God, or you're so distracted by something that you don't see God. And it's like, y'all, we gotta lock in for real, because the enemy is, he's running out of time, and it's crazy what lengths he'll go to keep souls and try to win souls for the darkness. That's why as Christians we have to be on guard, we have to be alert, we have to keep loving God, keep seeking him, because the enemy is looking for souls to devour. He is. And if we're not careful, we'll fall right into the trap.